Hi everyone, welcome back to 222 Evolution. This is a message for Sagittarius for Wednesday the 10th of March. If it doesn't resonate, don't try and force it to fit. It's just not your message. Please check one of the other videos for your moon, rising and Venus sign. Hopefully you'll find a message there. Please do remember to like, share and subscribe. I do really appreciate it. And if you could just hit that little thumbs up button for me and give the video a like, I would be very thankful. I am just going to ask that my energy is protected and also the energy of the Sagittarius while we receive these messages. A leg up, card number 34. And just as I was protecting your energy, guys, I felt like there was a little bit of extra need to protect you for a little bit longer. So whatever you're going through at the minute, if you're having a little bit of a struggle with something, times are hard, difficult at the minute, don't be afraid to ask for help. And this is, I'm just going to put the lamp on, guys. The sun was out and my rainbows from the sun catchers were shining, and the sun's gone in and the rainbows have gone. Anyway, that's a different story, Sagittarius. So I just felt that you needed a little bit of extra protection there. Do not ever be afraid to ask for help, no matter where this is from. Your friends, family members, support groups, support networks. If this is going to a counsellor, a therapist, or this could simply be connecting to your guides, source, spirits, goddesses, angels, divine, whatever it is you believe in and subscribe to, Sagittarius. Never ever be worried to ask for help. The divine will step in and help you. In fact, I'm going to read from the book as well. Card number 34. Okay. Receive help, delegating authority, interdependence. You've come to a point where going it alone is no longer optimal for you. Life has a way of presenting you with the perfect people to align with you who can give you a leg up during this next phase of your journey. Help comes to you in all areas of your life where you need a boost. The trick is to accept that aid so freely given. When you embrace interdependence, allowing teamwork and interdependence to commingle, miracles happen. Now is such a time. Actually going to read the protection message as well. Are you always insisting on doing everything yourself? Do you have little faith that help will come? Convinced that the burden of the world is doomed or to remain on your shoulders, your beliefs about going it alone need to be discarded, as they do not serve you at all. Let others help you. Yes, it will make you feel vulnerable to admit you need a helping hand, but to be vulnerable is good, for you have a lesson to learn. You must let someone else assist you. You can't do life all by yourself. Once you shift your expectations, you'll be amazed how quickly help arrives to give you a leg up. So again, as I say, this could be physically. This could be actually saying to somebody, I could do with a little bit of help with something. Would you mind helping me out with this? Would you mind, giving me a little bit of advice on that? For others of you, again, as I said, this is connecting to the divine. It's connecting to source, spirit, angels, goddesses. It's just accepting that little bit of extra help, Sagittarius. Okay, message from the tarot, please, for Sagittarius for Wednesday the 10th of March. What message does Sagittarius need, please, from the tarot? Just saw the Emperor as well. I'll come back to that in a minute. For Wednesday the 10th of March. 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups. So when I saw the Emperor, that is all about taking charge, being in control. I feel like the Emperor gets a bad rap. I love his energy. I love that dominant, very masculine energy, okay? And its shadow side, it's too controlling, it's too dominant. And Sagittarius, that's what I'm feeling here. It's kind of like, no, I've got this, I can do this. I don't need your help, I'm okay. When maybe it's just kind of like, okay, just accept some help in, make things easier for yourself. It's just, as it said in the book, being vulnerable allows beautiful things to come in. It's not healthy to give all the time. It's not healthy to receive all the time. It's about having that balance. And I didn't even realise I'd pulled that card out as I said that. Justice, Libra energy. The Star, there we go. Aquarius energy, healing. And the 5 of Cups, I see. 10 of Wands, yep. Ace of Cups, okay. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. So you're worried about loss here. You're worried. This could be anything. This could be financial loss. If I ask someone to help me, if I ask someone to help run a business or do something, or if I bring someone else in to help with building a website or whatever it is, I have to pay them then. I can do this myself. I can sort this myself. That kind of energy. Or it could be, the loss of, I was planning on doing all this by myself. I was planning on being capable of doing this alone, and then maybe you need a little bit of help, and it's it's just pulling on the ego a little bit, Sagittarius, and it's kind of like, I would have to give credit to somebody else for something like that. There is something here, Sagittarius, that's just not for you to do. It's not for you to worry about. If you get some help in whatever this is, it just 10 of wands here. I nearly swore then. This is releasing a burden, putting a burden down, getting that weight off your shoulders, something that you just don't need to be carrying around with you. Guys, I'm just gonna grab a drink, and then I'm gonna go a little bit deeper, because there's something else here. So, when I say I'm grabbing a drink, and that sounded like I needed like a shot, didn't it? Like, I'm just going to get a shot before I go into this next bit. It wasn't a shot, it was water, I promise, water. Actually, to be fair, that could be tequila. It's not, I promise, it's water. Anyway, I sound like I'm on tequila, don't I? I'm not. I'll do the reading. Okay, so, for some of you, this is a bereavement. This is loss. So again, I will try and be sensitive. All jokes aside, all tequila jokes aside, although I do love tequila. That is water, I promise. For some of you, this is loss. This is bereavement. And again, that could be loss of self if you have lost a business, if you've been in financial loss due to the pandemic, things like that. It could be a loss of a relationship. But for some of you, this is the loss of a person. This is, I feel a little bit emotional here, so that's why I just wanted to be serious for a minute and just have a drink, just take a second, get myself together, because I do feel a little bit emotional with this. For some of you, this is, you've lost someone dear to you, very, very close, and you need a little bit of help with this. Maybe this person was your support system. Maybe this person was your be-all and end-all. Maybe this person was your world. And it's now, who do I turn to for help? Who do I turn to for support? There are people around you. Again, even if it is going and seeking help from a therapist, a counsellor, having some sort of healing, like Reiki healing, something like that. People are around you to help you, Sagittarius, okay? So recent past, I see here, you have really, really tried to work hard at growing something. This Seven of Pentacles, I nearly said Seven of Seeds then. Seven of Pentacles, it's known as planting seeds, waiting for things to grow, waiting for things to come to fruition. This was a wish fulfillment, and you have two wish fulfillment cards here as well, with the Nine of Cups and the Star. So there's a lot of celebration here. The other thing that I'm seeing, guys, as well, actually, I can't believe this is coming out. But the other thing that I'm seeing, maybe some of you were overindulging a little bit. Maybe some of you were overindulging in alcohol, things like that. So that could be for some of you, maybe just asking for help with something like that. At first it was one glass of wine after work, and then it just wasn't doing it, so I'd have 2 glasses of wine, and now it's kind of like, I don't know what. Maybe it's not a drinking problem as such. Maybe it's not I want to stop drinking, but it's kind of like, why am I doing this? What is behind that? What am I trying to cover up with this glass of wine, or 2 glasses of wine, or a bottle of tequila, whatever it is? So, sorry guys, I know these are serious things, aren't they? But sometimes we have to bring a bit of humour. Laughter is the best medicine, they say. So, there is cause for celebration here, absolutely. And again, as I say, for some of you, there is something there where there is something that needs a little bit of help and intervention. You maybe need to ask someone, what is behind this? Can you help me figure out what's underneath this, what I'm trying to cover up? Current energy. Loving this, though, loving it. So you could have already done that. Because this current energy, Justice, Libra energy, you are bringing something into balance, whatever this is for you, whether it's relationships, work life, home life, things like that, your healing and your work. You're bringing things into balance, and at the heart of the reading, the Star. This is healing. This is that beautiful healing energy. And then the Five of Cups, no longer looking at what is gone, no longer loving, no longer looking at what has... what the loss was, what you are disappointed over, but looking to the future and what you need to create. So again, guys, if this is a bereavement, there's a quote in a song that I absolutely love, and it relates very strongly to loss. And the quote is, "Don't you dare let our best memories bring you sorrow." So it's that kind of thing, looking back on good memories with fondness and happy tears, things like that. Don't you dare let our best memories bring you sorrow. Don't sit there. I'm saying don't do what you please, Sagittarius, but, you know, if you have lost a loved one, would your loved one want you sat there crying sad and unhappy and you know, in sorrow? Or would your loved one want you to remember the good times and be happy and laughing over them? Don't you dare let our best memories bring you sorrow. That's definitely for someone. But there is that energy here of, you know, okay, I'm going to pick up and I'm going to move on. I'm going to make the most of my life. I'm going to make the best of my life. And then future energy, I just love this. Future energy, you're dropping this burden. You are dropping it. You are not carrying this any longer. You are done. Ace of Cups, new emotion. You are letting all of that old emotion pour out, letting it go, feeling the feelings that you need to feel, understanding what you've been covering up, understanding what needs to be healed. It's all coming out and new emotion is replacing that. It's like, okay, new lease of life. I can move on. I can have a future. I can get past this. 10 of Pentacles. Happily ever after card. This is moving on to your happily ever after. Whatever your happily ever after looks like, Sagittarius. For some people, that's the traditional getting married, settling down, having babies, the career, the dog, all that stuff. For others, the 10 of Pentacles, their happily ever after is travelling around the world in a camper van with a dog. It's absolutely up to you what your 10 of Pentacles is, Sagittarius, but it is coming. When you drop this burden, when you heal this, when you ask for some help, it is coming. Okay, what's coming for Sagittarius, please? What is coming for Sagittarius, please? I just saw the Empress card. Message for Sagittarius, please, for Wednesday the 10th, all right, of March. Empress card is you creating something beautiful. So again, I'm going to get these cards out and then I'll come back to it. Okay, Judgment, second chance. Ace of Swords, new, honest, truthful, successful beginning. The Sun, healing and happiness. The Moon, uncovering those emotions. Oh, 3 major arcana and the Ace of Swords. Incredible. So when I said I saw the Empress flip, for some of you, again, I'll be very, very sensitive. This could be loss of a child. It could be miscarriage, things like that. So this could be trying again. This could be trying again for a baby, things like that. Trying again to create a family. So again, you know, if you have divorce, things like that, and it's kind of like, I'll never live with anyone ever again. I'll never, you know, this is happening. This is coming for you, Sagittarius, okay? You are uncovering those emotions. There is a second chance here, Judgment, and that Sagittarius energy. And then the Ace of Swords as well, a successful new beginning, truth, honesty, clarity. And then the Sun. So this is the happiest card in the deck. When this card comes out, it blows all the other cards out of the water. This is that playful, joyful happiness, inner child. It's also bringing the conscious and unconscious mind into harmony and balance. This is just a stunning reading, stunning. If this is resonating for you in any way, please do leave me a comment. Let me know that this is, if you feel comfortable enough to do so. I would love to hear about it. And as I say, there is so much beautiful energy coming for you, so please don't worry, Sagittarius. Okay, goddess guidance for Sagittarius, please. What goddess guidance does Sagittarius need, please? Oh, for Wednesday the 10th of March. Well, you have Kuan Yin, compassion, and Ishtar, communion. When you bring some compassion into this situation, and I feel like this is strongly to yourself, be compassionate with yourself, Sagittarius, be kind to yourself. And when you are in communion with the divine, with the goddesses, with the guides, with the angels, you are going to feel so much better. This is just being kind. This is practicing self-care. I'm actually going to read from the book for Kuan Yin. Okay, card number 26. Compassion is what is needed right now to help you release perfectionism and defensiveness. The purpose of compassion is to help reduce suffering in the world, so be mindful not to judge yourself or others too harshly as you stumble through life's obstacle course. In fact, tuning into the energy of compassion and kindness almost instantly eradicates the stirred-up energy of controlling thoughts and knee-jerk behaviours. The Chinese goddess of compassion, Kuan Yin, offers a gentle nudge to ask yourself this question: What would kindness do in this situation? If you approach everything with that in mind, you will discover solutions and new paths unfolding before you. In fact, living with compassion as your guide really changes everything, right down to the products you buy and the food you eat. Today, make kindness a priority. The world will be a better place and you will feel amazing as you see the miracles light up where you least expect them. So again, guys, it's being kinder to yourself. It's being easier on yourself. Coming into communion with others, asking for that help from the divine, from people in the 3D, friends, family members, as I say, maybe even a therapist or a counsellor. It's okay. I feel like you're being really harsh on yourself. I feel like you're being really, really harsh on yourself. And it's like, no, I can do this. I can pull myself out of this, or I can soldier on with this. Be kind to yourself, Sagittarius. There's just an energy here of just a softer energy. Healing message for Sagittarius, please. What healing message does Sagittarius need, please? For Wednesday, the 10th of March. Well, barriers. What barriers are you putting up? What barriers are you creating? What are you blocking out here? What are you not allowing yourself to look at? I'm going to read very, very quickly, just a quick bit from this book. You have created barriers or defense mechanisms that may be preventing emotional or mental healing. The universe is eagerly waiting and willing to assist you with your healing, but you may not be receiving the healing you desire. Something seems to be blocking or hindering your restoration. The obstacles may be a protective measure you have put in place to keep your heart from further harm. This shield may seem necessary or logical. However, it is also preventing the healing light being sent to you from penetrating and healing your pain. Okay, guys, I'm actually going to leave that there for you because I feel like some of you maybe need to just sit with that, think about that. What barriers have you put up? Again, as it said in the book, maybe they feel necessary, maybe they feel needed to prevent further harm, things like that. But there is healing here that wants to be sent to you, that is ready to be sent to you. And when you allow that in, this is going to feel so much better. Be kind to yourself, Sagittarius, okay? Okay, guys. The sexual energy readings will be out on Saturday. If you are new to this channel, your weekly messages go out every Wednesday, Sagittarius. You asked and I listened. You asked for the videos to be a little bit longer, and you also said you'd like to see some pick-a-card readings. So, as I say, this week the readings have been a little bit longer. Hope you like them. Please do leave me a comment, let me know. And as I say, on Saturday, the sexual energy readings will be out. And then the following week, I think I will do a pick-a-card reading for the Saturday as well. This channel is still very new, guys, as well, so if you'd help me grow it, I would really appreciate it. And by doing that, you just like, subscribe, comment and share. The more activity the channel gets, the more that YouTube suggests my content to other people, and it just helps me stay here on YouTube. My readings are timeless as well, guys, so if you go back through the Sagittarius readings and one of the titles jump out at you, there must be a reading in there for you. Again, with the sexual energy readings, if you want to go back and have a look at those from January and February, feel free to do so. You may even want to look at your Venus sign or moon sign for the sexual energy readings, because a lot of people comment and say that their moon sign really resonates with the sexual energy readings. So again, guys, weekly readings go out every Wednesday, so I will be back next Wednesday with another message for you, Sagittarius. So until then, take care.